coming with another video, and you know what it's about. Mr. Eddie Hearn. Now, a while back I said he had some mental issues, and as you see, I posted it over his head to remind everyone that he does. And I'm going to tell you why I believe that. First, Eddie Hearn really blew that negotiation. And I really think he's dealing with it in the wrong way. And meaning that he thought that Deontay Wilder and Team Wilder was falling for his lies or his deceptions. And they did for a minute. I did for a minute. Then the truth started really coming out. And this past week, Barry Hearn, Daddy Hearn, actually said what the game plan was. They was going to pretty much play them and keep playing them for about 2 years. Because right now, as it stands, they believe the fight is worth 70 or 80 million dollars. And they really believe that the fight can get up to 200 million. But they wasn't counting on Deontay Wilder telling them to go to hell and never want to work with them no way soon. Oh, that bothered Mr. Hearn, Mr. Eddie Hearn. Why? Because he's a money-hungry man. That's the only way I can describe it. It got so bad that his mental issues started coming up front, started taking over his subconscious. See, he tried to sabotage the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder fight. We all know how he first started off saying that I don't believe the fight is going to happen. And he's saying that to this day, August 31st, or you can say the 1st. Your choice. But he still is saying it. He really don't believe that this fight would take place this year. Now, as KQKC mentioned, I don't give a fuck. As long as the fight happens between December and February, I'm good for 2019. As long as we don't have to wait for April, which Deontay Wilder already told them that that's not going to happen. He would not fight on the zone. He would not fight in Wimbledon Stadium. That's the flat out fucking truth. And you know what? I don't blame him a bit. If I was him, I would have went even further. I would have said, you have never seen this green belt. Ever. And I would say, you have never seen this green belt or take this green belt as long as I have it. Now, let me throw this at you. Okay, let's riddle this. Okay? Now, he believes that Tyson Fury is out of shape. He believes, he got booed, which he did not. He believes he getting 20 million or more. None of your fucking business. So, he allowed his, I can't say dog on a leash, because I'm not going to call no black man a dog. But he allowed his paper champion to actually speak for a change. And of course, it was in the UK. Now, with his obsession with Texas, don't get that. But this is quote unquote from Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua comes out of hiding saying that he's holding the April spot at Wimbledon for him and Deontay Wilder. Now, Wilder already told Eddie no. He already told him no deal. No, I will not do business with you ever again. One mental ill issue is coming apart. He's freaking out about that because he got to fill that spot. So what he go do? He go as his second man or his second best fighter, Dylan White, which we knew all along that he was going to fight anyway. This man is full of bullshit. I'm telling you he is. And on top of that, the interview asked Anthony Joshua, well, what went wrong with the negotiation? Well, he goes to say that, well, with the negotiations, I never had problems with Parker. I was chasing belts. Let's keep that in mind. I didn't have a problem with Takam, whatever the nigga name is. I didn't have no problem with Klitschko. Only problem I had was with Wilder. He got a little bit too greedy. And you know what he actually said? But I don't think he was said to his face. But he said, but I had to put him in line and slap that puppy down. Yes, that's what he said. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He said, I had to put him in his fucking place. Just like a dog. Just like a slave. Other words, he said, know your place. And your place is not at that level, that financial level. So, who are you to talk about anybody at any level when you was a coward in front of Gerald Miller? Then they asked him about Gerald Miller. Well, he got in your face and said this and that. Did you believe he was going to actually do something? And he said, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why he looked so scared. That's why he was saying, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Now, we ain't cut from the same cloth. See, me, myself, if I was in his shoes, I would say, come on, motherfucker, bring it on. We can do it right here, right now. Bare knuckles, ancient time. But he don't have the guts. He don't have the grit of a champion. He's a UK champion. He's a made-up champion. He only had 20 fights. He really haven't faced adversity. He fight at his own pace. He never had a chance to be rushed to make decisions quick on your feet, like Deontay Wilder had to do with Arthur Spilker. He had to change up a little bit because Arthur Spilker was a heavyweight, but he was one of those slick southpaw heavyweights. So, he's going to say, well, put him in his place. So, most likely Dylan White will be fighting at Wimbledon Stadium because they have to honor that contract they have with Wimbledon Stadium. The same contract they had when they went in negotiations with Deontay Wilder. Same contract. See, that's mental illness there. When you already been told no, and you keep pushing the envelope. You keep on pushing. I don't know what the obsession is with Deontay Wilder. My other video I said it was a man crush, but I think it's more deeper than that. If he had the chance, he would try to sign Deontay Wilder. He would try to do a Don King, take over the heavyweight division. He would try to do a Don King by taking all the heavyweight's money. And then everybody would be in court. And Eddie Hearn and Matchroom would be no more. Which they on their way to be no more now. Now, Anthony Joshua goes on and say he's happy to fight on DAZN. His first fight on DAZN is going to be an epic fight. No, it's not. It's not going to be an epic fight. You're going to win. But you know what? You're going to win with $10 million besides $50 million. That was another mental breakdown with Eddie Hearn. He thought he can just roll over Deontay Wilder just like he did to Khan and Parker. And you know what? Speaking of Parker, I'm going to step aside and talk about him for 1 second. He's a stupid motherfucker. He let Eddie Hearn talk him into peanuts and fighting both of his guys back to back. Now, I don't know the economy in Switzerland, but I damn would tell you this. He was a damn fool. And he still is. So, getting back to mental issues with Eddie Hearn. Now, finally, Eddie Hearn tried to team up with Sky Sport. We all know who Sky Sport is. They pretty much is a sister station of Showtime. Okay? Now, I'm not going to say they are owned by the same people because they're not. But Eddie Hearn has a little clout on Sky Sports. So they trying to direct the narrative that Tyson Fury, listen at this, my subscribers, my people, my viewers, he's going to say Tyson Fury doesn't have a license in the United States as of today. Now, that is true. Correct. But Billy Joe Saunders doesn't either. And he's fighting on DAZN with Dimitri Andre. But they're not going to talk about that. They just want to talk about Fury. Why? Because they want to sabotage the fight. They want to prolong the fight. They want to beat Deontay Wilder to the fight. They want to sign Tyson Fury with, of course, his promoter, Frank Warren, to fight Anthony Joshua on DAZN. But Frank Warren is just a little wiser than that. He laughed at them. It's called desperate. It's called a mental breakdown. A what they psychiatrists call it not no relapse, but a mental relapse. Don't think this is the first time this nigga did this. Eddie Hearn makes a living lying, stealing, cheating. That's his MO. And you know what? I really feel sorry for the brothers and sisters that signed up with the Zone. Tavern Farmer just did an interview. I believe was it with Floyd Height or the Boxing Voice. Either way, I'm going to tell you this. Either way, I'm going to tell you this. No doubt about it. Tavern Farmer said that all the fighters going to come to me now. As I mentioned, he said, well, I can fight Gervonta Davis, but now he got to come to me. And I'm not going to fight for free. See, he's money hungry too, so they in the same pot. But he's not one of your reputable A-level fighters. Sure, he's a champion. Anybody can hold a belt. Look at Charles Martin. He was a heavyweight champion, but he was a champion by default because his opponent tore his Achilles heel in the fight. Then he gonna say, oh, he was that right hand that hit him. And Steve Gray had to bust his dumb ass out and say, well, actually a punch wasn't thrown. He slipped and tore his ACL. Oh, well, it was that ear that Graves was. Look, Charles, you're a B-level fighter. You'll never, ever have the tools of Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder. Sure, Deontay Wilder, he can work on a few things. No doubt about that. But he has something in his pocket, and he has something in his trick bag for your ass. And it's not on the left, it's on the right. And that's all I'm going to say about Wilder. So, as I was saying, so Eddie Hearn gets with Sky Sports to put that out about Fury doesn't have a license to fight in America. And you know what Frank Warren said? That's normal. That's always been the norm. A lot of fighters, when they fight overseas, different countries, even different cities sometimes, they have to get licensed. And they get licensed. Some licenses don't even come until the second fight of a 3-fight card. Hello. Somebody comment, somebody subscribe, somebody tell me something. Am I on the right track with this damn fool? Now you got Sky Sports tied up in this bullshit. You got your daddy in this bullshit. Now Anthony Joshua tied up in this bullshit. Of course, you had Gerald Miller tied up in this bullshit. Now you selling wolf tickets to the little B- fighters that you have on the Zone. See, you didn't see that move coming from Al Heyman and Steven Espinosa from Showtime. No, you didn't. Like they say, you was playing checkers while they was playing chess. One thing about it, a person can know boxing all they want to. Like me, Blue Blood, for 9. Sports 78. eat. We can know boxing inside and out. But when it comes to that business, maybe for now has to jump on everybody. But no. When it comes to that business, no. You're not going to sabotage a fight that's building up and keep on building, because everybody is watching their Instagram. Everybody's watching their Twitter account. Everybody's watching YouTube, waiting on the announcement. I'm talking about the announcement between Fury and Wilder. And when they make that announcement, boy, everybody's going to be cheering. Especially if it takes place in December, because we can close out the year with a good heavyweight fight. Yeah, we can have a good season without heavyweight. And that's the truth. We have a good one with Earl fighting somebody. So let it go, Eddie, please. Just let it go and grow up. Okay? Now, Wilder, Instagram. I just want to mention how important the LDBC is and how important these boxing channels are. People listen. And I know when I went in on Kenny Porter, he's going to see it. Even though I'm a small and just getting started channel, somebody going to tell him. And I hope he watch it good if he does. So, that's is Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is what you call a black mamba. It's the most deadly poison snake in South Africa. The black mamba venom is the number one make your heart stop and blow. So, now, getting back to Deontay Wilder's Instagram. Now, shout out to Boxing Eagle. Now he's not 100% sure, but he's pretty close. Last year, let's say last year this time, Deontay Wilder had between 3 to 450,000 followers on his page, Instagram page. I was going to say Twitter page, but Instagram page. Now he has over 1 million. 1 million. Less than 11 months. Now, he's a very good promoter for promoting himself. But he didn't do it by himself now. Now, let's give credit what credit is due. I told you KC is going to be honest. An unbiased station, and I'm going to keep it, what? Real. So, if that doesn't blow your mind, then, wow, you need to do some thinking. Now, in my opinion, Eddie Hearn needs to step away from boxing. He should never try to start that app over here, because it will get worse. And when it started getting worse, when the low turnout happens, when people started, they won't want no BET, this or that, you know. So, Eddie Hearn needs to take a break, like I said, from all the rubbish. My mate need to take a break because he's gonna run himself. He's already had mental issues, but they will come out more and more explicit, and it won't be a pretty sight. He probably was the shit over there, but over here he definitely is the shit. So, Eddie, this is KQKC. I know you don't know me, I don't know you. And you know what? With your track record, I don't care to know you. But I would like a lot of answers on why you do the things you do. But you have to take your medication before I can talk to you. Because this is serious, people. You know, I know some subscribers might chuckle. You know, I wanted to chuckle. But this is serious. Mental illness is a disease. It's a different form of mental illness. Obsession. Suicide attempts. So, that's not funny. And if I was Barry Hearn, wife, which is Eddie's mother, if she's still living, and Eddie Hearn's wife, is he married? But this man needs some help. I'm not talking about help sabotaging fights and trying to bribe fighters to come over to his side. No. That's not the type of help he needs. He needs to be in a controlled environment and learn how to be a promoter, clean and sober. Now, one more thing. Mr. Hearn, Mr. Sky Sports, Mr. Anthony Joshua, stop trying to sabotage this fight between Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder and the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. It's not going to happen. The fight going to happen, but the sabotage that you're trying to display will not. So, with that, I'm KQ, KC Boxing Channel. If you like what you just heard, please subscribe to my channel. Now, if you want to hear some more, please hit that notification bell, and every time I upload a video, normally 2 to 3 times a day, and you will definitely get notified. Now, also, with that like button, now this is how I can tell. Each and every one that listens to this video, if you hit that like button, you agree with me that Eddie Hearn starting to have mental ill issues with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, and their fight that soon will be coming up. But the fight contract is complete. So, with that, I'm KQ, KC Boxing Channel. And I will see you later. Have a pleasant day. Peace and love.